Shalom Israel, Shalom Yashar Allah, Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and honors to the bishops, the elders, the teachers, the brothers, the soldiers, a great millstone to teaching the truth worldwide to seal up the elect of Israel from the four corners of the earth. The 144,000 men that are going to rule with Yahweh Shai when he returns, and to the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity, the first citizens of heaven, to you I say Shalom. I have another joint for you. I got 2 videos for you. So it's 2025. Everyone has a phone, and people are seeing things that they've never seen before, and they're recording it and they're putting it on the internet, and Babylon can't stop it. You can't deny it. It's there, bro. Yes, there's AI shit. Yes, there's Project Bluebeam and all that, but there's also the real life things that are out there. And I'm talking about the chariots of heaven, the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the vehicles of the angels, the vehicles, Yahweh Shai is gonna pull up in the fathership, bro. My whole life, I've seen chariots 3 times. Two times was like, I was like, yo, is that a chariot, yo, that zipped by like that? Like the one time I seen, like, it was colorful, you know what I mean? And then one time I was working, and then I seen one zip by. I was like, damn, yo, was that a chariot? But one time for sure, I knew that, yo, that's a chariot. I was leaving work, and I looked up at the moon, and there was something stationary beside the moon, bro. When you look at the moon, you don't see things beside the moon. You just see the moon. But this night, it was something right beside the moon. I was like, yo, what is that? And then the next day, I was watching Elder Apostle Aramlab, and he mentioned that he saw the same thing that I seen. I think Apostle Aramlab, Elder Apostle Aramlab, lives in New York City or Connecticut or something. And if he's seeing it, and I'm in, Canada, bro, nowhere near the apostle, and I'm seeing the same thing, I was like, yep, that was a chariot. I seen videos of chariots above the camps of Great Millstone. And another thing, I never seen anybody else, no other camp, never seen ISUPK or IYC talking about chariots, even talking about them, far less seeing them at their camps. And I've seen a bunch of times Great Millstone mans pointing out, yo, those are chariots above us and all types, you know what I mean? Which gives me, the faith that mans are listening to the right men. That Great Millstone is really, the camp, the church of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai on earth, bro. Without a doubt. Like, I believe this wholeheartedly. We all know that the chariots can disguise themselves and camouflage themselves and look like clouds, bro. This video that I showed you, fam, that I'm about to show you when I park up, a girl is outside of, she's in an airplane, like, a commercial air flight or whatever, and she's recording outside, and clear as day, you see the chariots, bro. A chariot. And then out of nowhere, bro, it comes in like the chariot's like, oh shit, this girl can see us, and just cloaked itself as a cloud, bro, out of nowhere, bro. Like, you've never seen anything like this. I was like, holy. And then the next one, this girl is talking about, yo, they're shutting down TikTok because it's out of control. Mans are seeing, chariots. She didn't say chariots, but like, it feels like, yo, this shit's gonna be done just now, because, yo, we're seeing things that we've never seen before. And then you see a bunch of different videos of chariots. Love. I'm just reversing into my parking spot, and then I'm going to show you, and then we're going to get some precepts, and then we're going to shut it down. Okay. Give me 1 second, Israel. Give me 1 second. Okay. Slovakia. All right. Let's roll down the window a little bit, and then shut off the whip. Okay. The world's gonna see it, man. One day the world is going to see Yahushua show up in his vehicle, bro. And it's going to be spectacular, and that's our salvation, man. Millions and millions of Israelites are going to get beamed up, bro, and transformed to get out of the way of destruction. America is going to be destroyed by nukes, and the elect of Israel is going to get beamed up from all around the world, but especially in America, because that's the salvation. Like, mans have to get saved out of those ends. I don't know what's going to be going on with where I'm at, but we're right beside Babylon, bro. We're up top of it. You know what I mean? Due north. So I don't know what's going to go on, bro. I'm just speaking as a man. I pray that I have a spot on Yahushua's ship, because I want to live forever, bro. So, yo, taking this video.
Oh my God, did you see that? Oh! Oh! Oh my God, did you see that? Oh! Oh!
So yeah, I was just on a plane last month. No, July 20th. Yeah, last month. July 20th, I flew to Barbados, and August 6th, I flew back from Barbados to Toronto. And what is it? September 22nd? So a month and a little bit ago. I be looking outside, bro. Like, I don't really have anything to do. I don't stare outside, but like, it's like, it's nice to look outside and look at the sky and see the clouds and stuff. But I couldn't even imagine flying in an airplane and seeing that, bro. You know what I mean? Especially knowing that we believe, okay, like, we know what those are. We believe in them. And, like, those are angels, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just awesome to see. Taking this in the last one.
Just checking in to make sure that everyone is on the same page, that they're banning TikTok right as we're starting to hear about apparently a mothership in the Gulf of Mexico, and we're getting all of these videos that are popping up. seems like we're at the season finale of Earth, and we're not going to know what's going on. So, but it has been a lot of fun. It has. I am very sad. I'm going to miss you guys. Okay, bye.
Yo, Earth was cool. Yo, listen, I was born in the 80s, yo. 80s undefeated, fam. Life was lifing in the 80s, okay? When I was a little kid, TV was awesome. TV shows were awesome. Cartoons, food, people, culture, music, all of that. Awesome. 90s lit. Same thing. TV was lit. TV shows, fucking, entertainment, sports. Michael Jordan was fucking playing basketball. You know what I mean? The fucking Toronto Blue Jays won back-to-back World Series in 92, 93, my nigga. Like, and, I'm hoping that they win this year. You know what I mean? Fucking women were beautiful on TV and shit. Girls were guaning, like, we were growing up, and women weren't destroyed, bro, like the way they are now. 2000s, even 2000s, bro. You know when shit started going downhill? When the towers fell. What was that, 2001? Even hip hop was all right, rap music and shit. I was writing music, recording music, all types. Like, and then life just got shit. The older and older you get, bro. I'm 42, nigga. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. There's nothing guaning, my nigga. Like, well, so what did she? Okay, so I've seen. So those are like different examples of chariots. Like, you saw like mystical looking chariots. You saw, chariots making colors in the sky. I've seen chariots where it looks like there's one big one and then it breaks off into like little ones, bro. There's all types, man. And this is the season finale, man. Like, Esau's running out of time. I just seen that the fake state of Israel is threatening China. On what earth? Okay, yes, those niggas have nukes, but on what earth does he think? If you guys couldn't even defend yourself against Iran licking you down with fucking rockets, what makes you think you can fight China, dog? And knowing that China's rolling with Russia, that China's rolling with North Korea, another country that has nukes, who already said that they want what with you? Iran. They want beef with Qatar. All types, bro. They really think over there that they're going to rule the world. And not to mention, like, prophecy has to go on. The MOTB has to drop. These mans have a 2030 agenda. It comes in like they're against each other, but they're even with each other, because they, like, all those countries have elites that want, the NWO to drop, but they're gonna fight each other because the Lord's put the spirit on them to go to war, bro. And Amalek's gonna draw them all out, just like the prophecy says, and it's going to be a thing, bro. And I don't know when it's gonna drop, but bro, we don't have a lot of time, man. And the chariots are on deck, yo. The armies of heaven are ready. And it's going to be crazy. But the elect are going to be saved, man. So there's nothing really to fear. You just got to make your calling and election sure. There's really nothing you could do. You making your calling and election sure is the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If you're going to make your calling and election sure, it's already written, bro. If you're not, then you're not. But the good news is all Israel will be saved at the end of the day. And the good news is Yahushua is coming, and he's going to set up King David and 144,000, and the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth, bro. And all of you niggas are going in. And when I say in, I mean in chains. Seen? I just got a couple precepts that there's a bunch, but I don't have a bunch. I'm just saying there's a bunch that I could have grabbed, but you know, we're just gonna go in the spirit and see what I grabbed. This is 2 Kings 2:1. So yo, this is the first. Well, it could be the first. No, it's not the first time. It's not the first time that chariots were mentioned. This is just one that stands out. 2 Kings 2:1. And it came to pass when Yahweh Bashem Yahushai would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. So Elijah didn't die, Zane. He was the first man to be taken up in a chariot and I guess go to the spiritual realm. I don't know. But after Elijah, Elisha took over as the main prophet in Israel. But this scripture just stands out because, like, the man got beamed up into a chariot, bro. And people who reading the Bible aren't going to really book that. Only the elect are going to book that. It came out through the prophets, and only the elect are going to understand the lessons that the prophets, are putting down out here, bro. On YouTube and whatnot, and on the streets and on the highways and byways. Feel me? 2 Kings 2:11. And it came to pass. Hold on. And it came to pass as they still went on and talked that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. So that's the account of Elijah getting beamed up and going, to heaven, bro. Like the spiritual realm or whatever. But he didn't die in the physical. He was just taken up, just like how Yahushua was taken up when he was resurrected. You know what I mean? When it was time to go, and his disciples and the people them seen it, bro, with their own eyes, fam. Like, these things are real, man. And the elites have their stories. I've seen stories of people saying they've seen so-called UFOs and they've seen who's in them. It's so-called black men, with military like attire, and the way they're coming in militant, bro. Those are the angels, bro. This is Exodus 13:21. And Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. So this is a physical thing, a physical chariot. You know what I mean? He was with them during the day, leading them through the wilderness, and at night when they couldn't see, it was a lamp, bro. Basically, showing them the way. And this is like, mans were seeing this, so it wasn't no doubt that, do you believe in the Most High? It was without it, like he sent Yahushua to get you out of Egypt, bro, and he split the sea, and you walked through the sea, and he gave you manna to eat, bro. And Israel was still talking shit. We're we're a we're a messed up people, bro. We're a messed up people for real. But anyways, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right, man. We're gonna get it right. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. So our enemies are going to behold us, bro, because I don't know what they're going to be thinking when they see that shit. Yeah. Because they know, it's, yo, bro. I can't even imagine what life's going to be right before America gets it, man. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like, bro. Like, and the whole world's gonna see this. And people talk about this like, well, the apostle, not the apostles. I always hear Elder Yashawamba talk about this. Like, they, who knows how long the elect are gonna be up in the chariots when like when the salvation comes. Like, is it just going to be in the sky and everyone on the still on the earth who didn't die, are they going to just see it just in the sky, bro, just chilling? Like, are we going to be up there for a day, a couple days, weeks? Who knows? Who knows, yo? But it's nice to think about, and it's like awesome to think about, man, because this thing's really gonna happen, bro. Like, all we have is time, man. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Like, we have to be patient because it's really going to happen, man. And you just want to pray and hope and beg for mercy and hope that you're a part of that, man, because you don't want to miss that, First Thessalonians 4:16-18. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High Power, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. So, yo, we're going to get beamed up to the chariots, bro. Like, that's the salvation. That's what salvation is. That's what salvation is. To be saved by Yahweh Shai. We're going to be called up to this in the sky. Yo, when Christians read that, what are they thinking? I don't know. I know what the elect are thinking. And this is the last one. 1 Corinthians 15:51-54. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass that saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So, a bunch of things in this. First of all, we shall not all sleep, meaning, yo, bro, we've lived beer lives. We have no recollection. We have no recollection of our lives before, right? But we've died before, beer times. Obviously, right? Reincarnation is real. But this time around, millions and millions of Israelites who are going to be saved are not going to die again. Yes, there's going to be some that die, because it mentions that, the ones that die in Yahushua are going to be raised up. So it's all good at the end of the day. No one wants to die, but it's written that some of us are going to die. But they're going to be risen, dog. And the bodies that we're in are corruptible, and we're going to get brand new bodies, and we're going to be changed in a twinkling of an eye. Who knows how that's going to go on? You can't even imagine, bro. But we're getting perfect bodies, man. And we're getting new hearts with the laws written in our hearts and in our minds, and we're going to be perfect. We're going to be like how Yahushua is now. Yes, he was in the flesh, and he was perfect in the flesh because he didn't sin, yo. And we're not going to sin anymore, man. We're going to be perfect, bro. And we can't inherit the kingdom with these bodies, man. So we're all getting upgraded, man. And death will be swallowed up, because we're not going to die ever again. Ever again. We're going to inherit immortality, bro. And immortality means forever, man. We're going to live forever, bro. Everyone thinks this white girl, this Edomite just said, oh, it's the end. It's not the end. It's the beginning, bro. 2nd Ezra 6:9, my nigga. It's the end for your kingdom. And after 1,000 years, a long 1,000 years, you Edomites are going to get dunned off. But, bro, we're going to live forever, man. We're going to live forever. And we're going to get so much knowledge. And we're going to get all the wisdom and all the understanding. And we're going to know everything. And there's probably things that we need to learn after we're perfect. Who knows, bro? Like, do we have to? I've talked about this before. Are we gonna know Lashon Kodash? Are we gonna remember it, or do we have to learn it over again? I don't know. Are we gonna learn? Are we gonna know how everything works in the earth, or are we gonna have to learn how everything works in the earth? There's gonna be brand new technology that we have no idea, because the chariots is technology. You know what I mean? How, like, it's not a magic thing that, like, the chariots can turn into clouds, dog. It's a technology that we have no idea. Earth has no idea how any of that works, bro. Earth doesn't even know what's guaning. Like, bro, people can't even go to Antarctica type shit to see what's guaning up there, because you're not allowed to. Like, we're gonna get the answers to everything. We're probably gonna have chariots. Are we really gonna be able to fly? Like, we're gonna have superhuman strength. We're gonna be fast as shit. We're gonna be everything, man. Forever and ever. Esau's gonna be so mad and so jealous. And there's nothing he can do about it, yo. Anyways, just like that, 30 minutes. 29 minutes turning into 30, just like that. But yeah, yo, I just wanted to show you the chariots and talk about them, because that's our salvation. And you Christians are through. And you Edomites are through. And Israel, the fake state of Israel, is going to draw you into war, dog. And you guys are going to war. And the elect are going to be saved. So, to the elect of Israel, keep on grinding and keep on, praying, bro. And have your relationship with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and Yahushai, and just beg for mercy, man. Every single day that goes by is one day closer to the kingdom of heaven, man. And one day, prophecy is going to have to lick off, and One day is going to be that day. So with that, I'm going to close it down. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the bishops and the elders and the brothers and the teachers and the soldiers. Great Millstone is the truth. Great Millstone is the camp. Great Millstone is the church of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai on earth. Salute to the likewise brothers who teach the same exact thing, who believe and give double honors to the apostles, and give them the respect that they deserve, because those men were set up by the Lord, bro. All of us were set up by the Lord. All the teachers and the helps, the prophets, the believers, were all set up to do what we're supposed to do, man. And it's all going to lead to the kingdom and immortality. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our Lord and Savior, our brother, our King. Salute the 144,000 men and the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that are going to be saved. Everyone doesn't have to believe us. Everyone's going to have to believe us when they see it, and they're all going to see it. So, salute to the believers. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom.